However, the hummer is if you can refrain from humming until you get to the appropriate place for humming. That would make my life better. Everybody, you got that down? 0.3 times 4. Please, please, please understand this, ladies and gentlemen. When you add and subtract decimals, what is the phrase that takes? What is rule number 1 when you add and subtract them? Now we are multiplying them. Adding and subtracting them. You do what, Addie? You line them up. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not the case with multiplication. So we're going to write that in big letters. You do not have to line up the decimals. Now, will it work if you do? Yes, but it makes it way more confusing. That is with adding and subtracting that you line up the decimals. With multiplying, you do not have to line up decimals. And the phrase that pays with decimals, which we'll talk about later, but I'm going to give it to you now that you need to write in big, bold, beautiful letters, is this. When you multiply decimals, you count decimal places. That is the highlight, which I'll tell you what that means, but that's kind of like your phrase that takes. You don't have to line them up, you do count decimal places. With that being said, we'll take it somewhat deeper to discuss this. So multiplying decimals, by the way, is probably as easy, if not easier, than adding and subtracting them. It's not really a tough, not a tough thing to do. Are you with me? So here is step number 1. Step number 1 is you multiply just like normal. In other words, this, if I were multiplying these numbers together, I have 0.3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. I can guarantee you that there is a 1 and a 2 in my answer. 12 comes up in my answer. My problem is to figure out where the decimal goes in my answer. Because the decimal could go anywhere. It could go here, it could go here, it could go here. I could add zeros on one side or the other, blah, 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 blah. This is what tells you right here what you need, where you need to put the decimal. Step number 2 is you need to count how many digits, we'll use a math term here, in the factors that are to the right of decimals. I'll give you time to write that down, and then we'll talk about what that means. Count how many digits in the factors that you multiply are to the right of the decimals. Look at all the little bubbles we got going on there. What that means is this, people. I multiply 0.3 and 0.4 together. I look at those and I see how many digits, here's my decimal here, how many digits are to the right of that? Just 1. How about this one? How many digits are to the right of the decimal there? There is no decimal. There is no digits to the right. If you did put a decimal in, it would be right here, and there are no decimal digits over there. So, then, my grand total here is 1 for this problem. That's where step 3 comes in. Okay, there needs to be the same number of digits to the right in your answer. as you got for number 2. I'll give you a chance to write that, because writing the words is usually the worst part of this whole thing. That is the smell of your brains smoking as you try to understand this. Like they're burning. That means this, ladies and gentlemen. If there is a total of 1 digit to the right of the decimal in the things I multiplied, there needs to be a total of 1 decimal to the right in my answer, a digit to the right of my decimal answer, which means this, my decimal in my answer goes right here. Now, one way to think about that is whatever number you get here, you can just start at the right and count back. Start right side, count back. That's usually what people say when they do this, which means I start here and I count back 1 place, and that's where my decimal goes. And voila, everybody's happy. Now, in order for you to astound and amaze your friends, I will change the problem you just did and make it this. 0.3 times 0.4. If I'm multiplying that together, I do 0.3 times 0.4. Now you'll notice that just so happens that those 2 decimals actually line up. That's just by coincidence. I didn't do it on purpose. And in my answer, the decimal will not line up there, I can tell you. But if we follow our rules, multiply just like normal, it is still 3 times 4. I still get a 1 and a 2 in my answer, just like I did right there. The only thing that's going to be different is where does my decimal go? I do follow step number 2. This has 1 digit to the right of the decimal. This also has 1 digit to the right of the decimal, which is a grand total of 2. So like I said, you can start at the right side and come back 2 places. But there needs to be 2 digits to the right of the decimal here. My answer here is 0.12, or 12 hundredths. This was 1 2/10. Got enough fly, schmata. Let's try one more. It's really not terribly difficult, but what I do see is people get it confused and they think that the decimal goes after it line up. Multiplication is not lining up decimals. 1.4 times 0.7. 1.4 times 0.7. Multiply like usual, 1.4, 0.7. So it's like 7 times 14. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2, 7 times 1 plus 2 is 8. I get a 9 and an 8 in my answer. Where is the decimal going to go in that answer? That's the tough part. Marilyn? Right, there's 1 place there, 1 place there. That's a grand total of 2. I come back 2 places. My decimal goes right here. Does it get any harder than that? Oh, maybe. How about this one? 0.5. Wait, no, maybe that's not. Sorry, 0.25. 0.25 times 1.1. 0.25 times 1.1. I'll give you a chance to see if you got the right answer for that. You will get the same digits as if you multiply 25 times 11, because that's what we're doing. Let's see if we get a little bit of. Sam, what'd you come up with?
0.275.
Let's check and see. 0.275. Well, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Put a 0 down there. 1 times 5, 1 times 2. When I add all this together, I get a 5, a 7, and a 2, right? And there are 1 decimal place there, 2 decimal places there for 3, so you start here, come back 3 places. 0.275 should be your answer. Now let's try that based on something we know. What if you have 50 nickels? How much is a nickel? 0.05. And I have 50 of them. What do you suppose my answer would be for that? Did I do something wrong?
I think that's the last problem. Wouldn't the one before the decimal go by the 0 because it's before the decimal?
Wait, are you asking me if I line up the decimals?
No. Wait,
Are you telling me I should have wrote the problem like this? 0.25 times 1.1?
Are you supposed to line up the decimal?
Hold on a second. Let me refer back to the notes.
Oh.
Good. That's why I throw it at you, Frankie, because I get that all the time. Anyways, if I have 50 nickels there, how much money do I have? Bring down my 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Where does my decimal go in my answer, Andrew? Right, there's 2 decimal places there, so boom, boom. $2.50. 5 nickels is 25.
Oh wait, this is
40 nickels. It takes a lot of nickels to make a dollar. That's big. I think you got that?
yeah.
It's a time.